Hey there, actor friends. It's Michael Kostroff. Another week has come and gone, and here we are. And here's what's on my mind this week. There are many elements to a career, many things that affect your opportunities for success. And, I think a lot of it is random. However, one of the things that we do need to pay attention to is the extent to which we are professional and pleasant to work with. People want to work with people who are professional and pleasant. And so it falls to us to get honest with ourselves and observant with ourselves and work on the shit that's, a little crunchy. Work on the shit that makes us not as pleasant to work with. And it's something that I work on. I come across stuff about me that is not, not the most pleasant thing. And I've got to work on it. One of those things that will be surprising to you if you are newer, or maybe surprising to you if you're older, I don't know, is that it's not always your turn to teach or even help. Surprisingly, counterintuitively, sometimes those things are very much not welcome and very much not appreciated. And I've learned that again and again, where I could see a fix to something, but it wasn't my place to fix it. And I've had to learn to edit because it's sort of an amateurish thing where we love the feeling of being right or showing what we can do. And it's like, okay, that's great, but now you've made the director feel challenged or less respected or embarrassed in front of the cast if you've fixed a moment that the director couldn't fix. That's not to say that I don't occasionally go, I pull them aside and say, I have an idea, it's not in my business, do you want it? Sometimes I do that, but I do it very, very selectively now. I recently was doing an independent film. I never think I know anything about filmmaking because I'm on the actor side, but it turns out that I've picked up a thing or two over the years. And I could see them doing something in a way that wasn't going to edit together well or wasn't the best way to film it. And I was very proud. I'm very proud to tell you that I kept my mouth shut. Like, it's their movie to make the way they want to make it. And these are their lessons to learn on their own. I don't do them any good by saying, if you shoot it from this angle, it's going to cut together. All that does is make people feel bad and not like me. And I want people to like me. I want them to like working with me. I want them to want to keep working with me. So it's in my best interest sometimes to shut the fuck up, even if I know better. It's not always your turn to teach or to help or to come up with the solutions, especially if it's not your department. I mentioned that only because you would think that you should always help if you can help. You don't always want to help. You don't always want to help. It's not considered professional or pleasant. For years, there was this group that used to come out from, I believe it was Florida. This guy would organize these trips from Florida to LA for aspiring actors to get to know, presumably, the LA film and television scene. And I was always a guest teacher for them. I would teach a session. And I would say, so what have you guys been doing? They're like, well, we went to Universal Studios, we went to Disneyland, and we went to Grauman's Chinese Theater, and we saw the Hollywood Wax Museum. I was like, okay, that's tourist stuff. So did you go meet with any casting people or anything like that? And so I started to offer this guy, I said, I can put you in touch with casting folks. They can meet an actual casting director and talk to them. I might be able to get them on a set, like an actual working set, maybe. Or at least on a lot to walk around and see how the films are really made. After he passed, his widow told me that he always resented that about me. And I was trying to help. I was trying to make the product more valuable. Wasn't appreciated. I should have kept my mouth shut and let him do his little trip to LA in his way. That's all. So it's a hard one, guys. It's hard. This is why I'm going on about it and giving you so many examples from my own career. It's hard because we want to be helpful, and also we love to be so smart and so right, and so so people go, "Oh, that was Michael's idea." You want to read the room, you want to stay in your lane, and you want to let people have their positions. If the director is the director, the director is the director, meaning even if you're better at it, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not welcome. Don't help. Let them do their thing. And unless it involves safety or something like that, obviously. It's nuanced. I'd love to hear your stories about this or your thoughts, because it's a tricky question, but I'm getting better and better at keeping my mouth shut, and I think people appreciate me for it. Okay, friends, let's meet here again next week. What do you say? And spread these videos. Share them if you think they're helpful. Share them with folks, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.